Okay, folks, we've made it through the technical difficulty. We're not having as much trouble as Indiana as they trail 14-0. Every time Newcastle scores, the lights kind of go off here on NCTV45. Hopefully, we stay up and running. I wish I could give you a reason for the problems, but we seem to be in great shape right now as we get ready to kind of share everything back along the network. Kick bounces at the 15, rolls back to the 7, and he's down at the 17. Canes will come out on defense. First and 10, Indiana. And we're going to get to our sponsors right away. But let's take out I formation, straight ahead trap. That picks up 8 yards. Nice run by the Indians, making it 2nd and 2. I formation, one to each side. Canes in there 4-3. Straight ahead, and that's going to pick up a few. Ball down to the 32. First and 10 for the Indians. Canes in there 4-3. Indians put one to each side. I formation, motion away. Straight ahead, and that's stopped up. And that's going to be no gain. Back to pass, complete and out of bounds. We're going to put a link on both on the NCTV 45 page so that if you're having any trouble, you can click on that. Stop. That'll bring up 4th down. Now, the Indians in pump formation. For those of you viewing on NCTV45, just click on the link. It'll take you to our live feed. Up the sidelines goes Marcus Hooker, spinning and turning. I believe they'll mark it at the 44. And we're out to the normal setup here and get ready to bring you some football. Matt Suiters, if you're watching, we got you covered. Back to pass, complete, as he bounces and weaves for the first down. Dante Burnett picking up the yardage necessary. Ball resting on the 40. Canes 1st and 10 and driving. Two to the far side, two near side. Back to pass. Ball thrown and caught at the 24-yard line. Canes moving, 2 minutes on the clock, 2:19 and counting. Ball resting on the 24-yard line, and straight ahead they go. Hello to Matt Suiters watching in Queensbury, New York. Thanks. Appreciate it there, Matt. Share with everybody you know back home. And Canes have two to the far side, one near side. That's going to be procedure on the Canes. That'll back them up. Make it 2nd and 15. The Canes have not had trouble moving the ball tonight, although we have had trouble getting things to be a little bit normal on our weekly broadcast here. Things have seemed to level out. Canes up 14-0, minute 19 ticking, and whistle sound, timeout, Newcastle. That gives us time to thank our sponsors, 26 Bar and Grill, Advanced Feed Screw, the Beanery Depot and Deli, Bill's Bake Shop, Big Paulie's, Big J's Hurricane Grill, Borland's Golf Center, Butts. Remember, they're the homecoming specialists. Just right for anything, give Butts a call. When we got out and got moving here, signal dropped, and we apologize for that. And then it came back strong, and we're up and running now. And we're sending it out to the people on the Lawrence County Community Board. So enjoy Hurricane football. And there go the Canes. Pass overthrown. And definitely enjoy those tweets and the messages. So don't be afraid to chat or send us a message as you're watching Hurricane football right here on NCTV 45. Kane sent to the far side. One back set, inside handoff. There goes. And he's into the end zone. There's nobody around him. And that's a score. 20-0 Canes as things heating up here. Kick up and good with a minute left in the first. It's the Canes 21 and Indiana 0. Special thanks to Croker's Kegs and Quartz, Clark's Furniture, Coney Island. If you're out of town, boy, some of that Coney Island chili might sound pretty good. The Confluence, Cedars, Crane Room, the Christian Chamber of Commerce, Compliance Services. Hello to Rich Berdelli down the valley, and Curly Sue's. Canes wasting no time as they rattled off 21 points here in the first. Now we've got a minute, 1 second left. Ball's teed up and Cartwright ready to boot the ball downfield. There's the kick. Ball bounces at the 30, rolls back to the 20, picked up and running to the far side and out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Now, they're going to mark it at the 27 as he stepped out earlier. Special thanks to Chuck Tanner's Restaurant, Chilala and Kearney, and also the William F. and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home. Proud to bring you high school football and Newcastle's community station, NCTV 45. Nice warm night here in Western Pennsylvania for high school football. One to each side, two back set, shotgun for the Indians. Snap goes inside handoff, and that picks up about 3. Ball being marked at the 31. Second and 7. Back to pass, short out and out of bounds. That probably picked up 2 yards. Call it 3rd and 4. 15 seconds, 15.8 on the clock. Glad to see your family's impressed there, Matt. And there's the handoffs, and we've got flags flying. Procedure against the Indians. Special thanks to the Ed and Don DeCarbo Funeral Home, Ferrone Brothers, Four Brothers Restaurant, Giant Man Comics and Collections, Gatherings Banquet Center, Hazel's. Now, one to each side for the Indians. Wings the near side. One back set. There's a snap, and it's a little high. Ball bouncing around, and he dives on it on the 10-yard line. Now, there is, clock's running out. So we go to the end of the first quarter, 21-0, Canes. Would like to send out special thanks to Gathering Event and Banquet Center, Hazel's Restaurant, Tweety at the Shenango Auto Mall. If you need a car, see my friend Angelo Fornatero for a great deal on used vehicle. Keystone Specialty, Joseph's Market, Jim Micko and Sons. Get that lawnmower cleaned up as we get to the end of the season. Joseph L.A., Lombardo's Apothecary. Keeping community television on the air for you. And the Canes not messing around, just really taking charge and moving the ball up and down the field. Punt fielded at the 41. Up goes Hooker straight ahead to call it the 32. Canes take over first and 10. 11:49 early in the second half. And Canes have been impressive moving the ball. And there they go again, out to the 20-yard line. That's going to be a first down. Oh, bad snap by the Canes. Indiana recovers at the 42. Rare error by the Canes tonight as Canes come up to the line and flags fly. Timeout by the Canes. And let's take this time to thank our great sponsors. Little Johnny's 2, Pallets Artisan Cuisine, Paul D. Weller, Pokeberry, RNA Screening, Town Mall Pizza, Mobile Auto Detailing, Topalong Avenue, Michael Sad. Main Street Clothers, Mary Turner's Day Spa. Maze Donuts, Maze Landscaping, Malva's Deja Blue. Northgate Processing. Santini Slices and Sporting Goods. Under center, back to pass, deep pass, sails over the head of the intended receiver. Incomplete. Special thanks also to Tuscany Square and Town and Country. And I won't forget On Target Printing. They make you look good on paper. State Farm agent Michael Joseph. I wanted to get that in since we're into the second, 11-13. And here come the Indians to the line. They send one to each side. They're in the I formation. Straight ahead, first man through. And that picks up about 7 yards. Going to make it, well, called 6. Going to make it 3rd and 4 for Indiana. Beautiful night, a little warm out here in western Pennsylvania as we've been, what seems to be a midsummer warm streak. Indians bring 2 to this side, I formation. And that's straight ahead, and that's picking up the first down. The ball goes to the 40. First and 10, ball resting on the 41. One to each side, straight ahead, fake, down the sidelines, pass, picks up the first, just making it over the 30. They're spotting the ball on the 32. Straight ahead run. Score, Tony Ross's score is 21-0 Canes. And Newcastle out in front. Straight ahead run by the Indians down to the 15. And Tony, we'll get you the game on your site momentarily. We're coming at you. Just hold on as Canes need to play some defense here. Straight ahead run. Gets the ball down to the 10-yard line. And there you go, Tony. This is NCTV45. We just put it on your website to give you a little helping hand there. Feel free to share. One to each side. I formation for the Indians. Indians in white, Canes in black. Straight ahead run, and that's going to get it inside the 5 and be first and goal, as we tend to cringe a little bit here after coming out like a house on fire. Canes need to play some defense. One to each side. I formation. Second back through, and that stopped at the 3. You're watching NCTV 45 in Newcastle, Newcastle's community television station. Happy to bring you Hurricane football. 2 to the far side, I formation. First back through, gets it, and he's inside the 2. This will make a third down. Feel free to share our link and comment as we bring the game to you tonight. 1 to each side, I formation. 6:42 on the clock, quarterback sneak, and that's a score for the Indians. 21-6 with 6:37 on the clock. The snap setting up Indiana score as the Canes were driving, and then 2 crazy snaps in this game, and this last one gives Indiana the 6. Now they line up for the extra point. Snap down, up, and it's through. As we go upfield, the Canes 21, Indiana 7. Hey, if you're around town, make sure you give a shout out and thank our sponsors. 26 Bar and Grill, Advanced Feeds Group, Bill's Bake Shop, Big Paulie Sports Bar, Big J's Hurricane Grill, Borland's, and Butts. Canes getting ready to receive. And hope you're enjoying tonight's football wherever you're at. We're happy to be bringing it to you. This is NCTV 45 in Newcastle, Newcastle's community television station. Kick off goes down to the 17. Caught, and upfield they go, and we're off to the races as Dante going to be caught from behind at the 3-yard line as Dante Burnett scampers down to the 3 to set it up 1st and goal. Nathan catching him, penalty marker on the play. Penalty marker's back at the 30th. 30, and they've been calling this blindside block. And we've seen that in a lot of the games this year. The call goes, though, against Indiana, and that's going to back it, make it half the distance to the goal. Ball's going to be sitting on the 1.5-yard line. Here come the Canes, and they're ready to rock and roll. 2 to the far side. Looks like they'll be going straight ahead, and straight ahead goes Marcus, and he had a bunch of Indians waiting for him. 2nd and goal. Ball beyond the 2-yard line. Straight ahead, and that's inside the 1. It should be a short little go now. There's the snap straight ahead, and I'm saying he's in, but I'm not the official. Yeah, there comes the signs. Score for the Canes, 27-7 with 4:56 on the clock. Cartwright in for the extra point, and it's good. 28-7 as we go upfield. Yeah, the Canes taking it to them. Would like to thank our sponsors, Croakers, Kegs, and Quartz, Clark's Furniture, Coney Island. Coney Island. If you're out and about, maybe a nice chili dog or cheeseburger would sound good right now. The Confluence, Cedars, Crane Room, Christian Chamber of Commerce, Compliance Services, and Curly Sue's. We get ready for the kick. And off we go. Ball lands at the 12. Caught upfield. He's across 20, across 25. Flag flies at the 33. We'll wait to see what that is. Blocking him back. And they'll be marching it back. Ball will be placed at the 10-yard line. Foul occurred on the 20. So that's half distance to the goal. 1st and 10 for the Indians from the North Hill as they're way back in the end zone, almost next to Lake Erie. And there's a little motion. And that's going to be on the Canes. You know, as he got up, he stood up, and then he decided to go motion, drawing the Canes off sides. And then they called it on the offense. Hallelujah for that one. I thought I was seeing things. But it was a smart move anyway. I mean, go motion, you know. You already got up. Make it look good. 1st and 15 for the Indians. 1 to each side. I formation. There goes the motion away. straight ahead, and that gets nothing. Stopped inside the 5. Devin Sands. Ball resting inside the 5. Handoff straight ahead. Comes out to the 10. And pass broken up. And we're doing some sending out to some folks along the airwaves here. Kick lands out of bounds, and we'll see where they're going to put it. Ball gets marked at 22. Freddie Soto moves the ball up field, and 3 minutes left in the first half. As we've sent our hangout out to a few people. Ball caught, weaves around, got a penalty on the play. I think what we're going to see is a block in the back. Wait for the call. Places the ball at the 21, making it 2nd and 9. Ball straight ahead, and nothing doing there for Josh Thomas. Two minutes on a moving clock. In comes Hooker. Canes break the huddle. Marcus in shotgun, 2 to each side. 28-7, 153 on the clock. One back set. There's a snap. Over the middle, wide open, thrown short, intercepted, and upfield go the Indians at the 30, at the 20, crossing the 20 to the 23. Ball's going to be spotted at the 24. First and 10 on the 24 with 1:37 on the clock. Back to pass. Ball almost intercepted. In and out of the hands of Freddie Soto. Second and 10. I formation, one to each side. Second back through gets the call. Center trap, and that picks up some yardage as he rambles from the 24 out to the 49. Pick up a 25 yards. Marking the ball at the 48. First and 10, 1:20 on the clock. Indians break the huddle. Again, I formation and one to each side. Back to pass. Ball dropped. Minute 1 second on the clock. Be around for halftime as we'll have both bands. And maybe you might want to tell us what you're eating if you're at home watching the game. We like to get those little tidbits and enjoy. Now, out come the Indians as they shift wing far side, sweep, and that carries the ball across the 50 down to the 42. Clock continues to run with 47 and counting seconds. Back to pass, wide open and in and out of the arms. 26.3 seconds on the clock. And just an oopsie there. Hope you're enjoying the game on NCTV45. Thanks, Frank Brown, for liking our post. And hope you're enjoying high school football. 20.8 seconds on the clock. Yeah, an Augustine's pizza would taste great right now, Matt. That would be absolutely perfect. If you could make delivery, would appreciate it. But cheeseburgers with everything, heavy on the chili and onions wouldn't be bad. My buddy here, he knows how to eat. On a Friday night when you're watching NC football, this is the way to go. Timeout on the clock, 20.8 seconds. Special thanks to Chuck Tanner's Restaurant, Chalella and Carney's, the William F. and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, Ferrone Brothers, Four Brothers Urban Bistro, Giant Man Comics and Collections, Gatherings, Banquet and Event Center, Hazel's Restaurant, Shenango Auto Mall, Angelo Fornadero, give him a shout. Back to pass. The Indians, he scrambles out. He scrambles to the left and bumped out of bounds with 14.1 seconds on the clock. Indians hoping to get a score and be down 28-14 as there's 14 seconds on the clock. At halftime, we are bringing up both bands. We're going to have that on for you. We'll just pick up the PA addressed announcer. Back to pass. Pass over the middle and intercepted. And here come the Canes. Dragged down and then not stopped. All of a sudden, here comes some help. And there's a cavalcade of Canes in front of them. Tackle from behind at the 10. But time runs out on the clock as we go to the second half with the Canes leading 28-7. And what a way to end that first half. Holy mackerel. A lot of excitement there down the line as he had one guy to beat. And Hooker, picking up speed, throws a block, but there was just one more guy in front of him. Unbelievable. Almost in there. Well, hey, let's take a look at the halftime show. We'll have the Indiana band and then the Newcastle band as the Indiana band begins to take the field. I want to thank my cameraman, Sean, and a special thanks to Jason for keeping us on the air tonight. Let's pick up the bands.
Good evening and welcome to Indiana Area Senior High School Sports and tonight's halftime entertainment. Under the direction of Jason O'Leary, we present our 2017 show, Unstoppable, featuring music from Gladiator, Muse, and Rocky. Instructional staff includes Danielle O'Leary, Scott Pember, Ed Dunlap, Louis Rylar IV, and Ben Saylor. We would also like to thank our band boosters for their support. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome the Indiana Area Senior High Marching Band.
Here we go with the second half. Canes leading 28-7, and Rick Sumner and Dennis Alisco taking orders for the 1973 championship game. And as we cruise through here, they're giving a 50-50 drawing. $497 tonight's drawing. 515 is the number.
515-572. If you have this number, please go to the tent by the exit. Once again, the winning number, 515-572.
As we review our posts here, I always take a look, try and give shout outs. $5 medium pizzas while they last. Vinny Santini Slices. And that's some good pizza, and they're a sponsor of NCTV45. And Gerald Wood. Okay. Just to give a shout out to the people watching 2 minutes before we start. And let's thank Little Johnny's 2, Pegley's Pasta and More, Plates, Artisan Cuisine, Paul D. Weller, Pokeberry, RNA Screening, Town Mall Pizza, The Mad Unit, Mobile Auto Detailing, Main Street Clothiers, Mary Turner's Day Spa, May's Donuts, May's Landscaping, Melva's Deja Vu, Santini Slices, Sporting Goods, Tuscany Square, Town and Country, the YMCA, On Target Printing, they make you look good on paper, and Michael Joseph, State Farm Agent, and NCTV 45 and NC Radio 450. There. Talk about getting it all through in minute 30. We've got 90 seconds before the kickoff, and if you watched in the first half, you saw the Canes just really jump out and start leveling people, and then they had that snap miscue. If it wasn't for that snap, I'd venture to say it would be 35-0 right now. And, you know, the crowd from Indiana, not a bad crowd. That's quite a drive. Still side, pretty filled for you people out of town. But this is Newcastle football. And it is Friday night in Western Pennsylvania. And the Canes, somebody's making pizza somewhere. You know, we need that special delivery, Matt. Tell Pat to deliver it to the booth next week. 25 seconds and we'll be ready for the kick. I'll go the Canes. And here come the Indians. If I was a guessing man, I guess you're going to see one to each side, I formation, and straight ahead on the first series from Indiana. I don't think there's any doubt about it. Ball teed up at the 40. And there's the kick. Cartwright's kick fielded and upfield crossing the 20 and down at the 23 was an indication of a fumble, but I don't think anything doing. And Newcastle's favorite media source, NCTV45. And there's a discussion whether it's going to be the Canes' ball. Rediscussion. Ball's rested on the 24. Canes get the ball. Yeah, there was the motion that the Canes had recovered the fumble. And lo and behold, Canes get the ball. 11:54. It took about 6 seconds. Ball rested on the 24. 1st and 10, Canes. And they huddle on the sidelines. And let's see what we got. Here come the Canes. One to the near side. That's Drew Cox. One to the far side. It's Freddie Soto. And Freddie gets it on the end around, and there's a flag, and inside the 10, 2 flags go down. Post, yeah, we got that post in the way. Penalty's going to be marked off from the 22-yard line, holding on the Canes. 10 yards puts the ball on the 32. Film coaches. The question was across the way. What do we have? It's coach's film booth. Snap. Wildcat, there goes Marcus, twisting, turning inside the 20 and down to the 15. He gets back 10 and a bunch more. Second, call it 5 where they have the ball spot. No. 2nd and 2. Timeout, Indiana. Special thanks to Tuscany Square, Town and Country, the YMCA, NCTV45 and NC Radio 450. Happy to bring you the game. Town Mall Pizza. Talk about something you can go for right now. On Target Printing, they make you look good on paper. And Michael Joseph, State Farm agent. Here come the Canes breaking the huddle. Freddie Soto to the near side. Over on the far side, we got Mark Tomasello. One back set. Motion. Away and into the end zone for the Canes. Josh Thompson. Penalty marker down. Waiting to see what the flag is. Coach Carr goes out to get an explanation on sportsmanlike conduct. That's against the Indians. (34-7, 11:09). Here is Cartwright's kick out of Meninock Holden. It's good. 35-7 as we head upfield. 11:09. Special thanks to Sporting Goods, Santini Slices, Northgate Processing, Melva's Deja Vu, May Landscaping, May's Donuts, Mary Turner's Day Spa, Main Street Clothiers, Bobowato Detailing, the Mad Unit right at the top of Long Avenue, Town Mall Pizza, RNA Screening, Pokeberry Exchange, Paul D. Weller, Plates Artisan Cuisine, Little Johnny's 2. Great food in the Hurricane City. 11:09, Canes 35, Indians 7. Ball gets teed up on the 45-yard line after the penalty. And Cartwright will put his foot into this. Indians move up, and I can't figure out why. There's the kick. It sails into the end zone and out the other side. Ball be placed on the 20. Anybody got an idea who's got the best weather? Here come the Indians as they break the huddle. 2 to the far side, I formation. This has been standard. Pass the inside guy, and he gets hit. It's a pickup of, call it 6. 10:50 on a running clock. One to each side, I formation, second back through. There's that trap. I knew would see it. And he gets out to the 20, called the 26, possibly the 27. It'll bring up third down. Third down and 3, and it's a long 3. Call it 4. Indians love to put those one to each side, I formation, and run center trap right at the center and the guard. And this formation, no different. Canes have single coverage on the outside. First back through, moves it to the 30. And this is going to depend on the spot. First down called. Ball rests on the 30-yard line. First and 10, 9:37 on a moving clock. One to each side, I formation. Don't be surprised if we get center trap again. There you go, second guy through. And nothing doing. Canes filled the gaps there. Call it second and 10, almost second and 11, as the Indians lost some yardage. 9 minutes to go in the third. Happy to have you along on NCTV 45. One to each side. Fake the handoff quarterback draw. He picks up about 5 yards. That includes the 1 yard loss. So it's going to be 3rd and 6. 8:29 on the clock. The Indians have not been successful in trying to throw the ball. Kane's defense has stiffened against the run also. One to each side, one back set. The wing is on the far side. There's the snap. Pass away and falls short as the quarterback got hit under a lot of pressure from Anthony Bailey, who supplied the heat. It'll be 4th, call it 7:56 on the clock. Clock stopped as ball fell incomplete. Canes lead 35-7. Back to receive. Yes, it's Marcus and Matt Senchak. Ball takes a hurricane bounce and rolls almost backwards for negative yardage. That ball hit and started rolling. I think they lost the yard on the punt. First down for the Canes was a punt of 2 yards. Canes break the huddle and onto the field they come. Two to the near side. One back set, the wings on the near side too. Hooker keeps around left end and into the end zone. 42-41 will wait the extra point. 7:37, and there is the Mercy Rule touchdown. We wish we could show you the fireworks out there for those of you watching, but we're under the steel roof. And no doing. Now out of a Daniel Meninock hold, Mr. Curtright don't attempt to kick it through. There's the snap down, up and good. As we head upfield, it's the Canes 42 and Indiana 7. Special thanks to Lombardo's Apothecary, Joseph L.A., Jim Micko and Sons, Joseph Market, Keystone Specialty, Angelo Fornatero, Shenango Auto Mall, we appreciate it. Hazel's, Gatherings Banquet and Event Center, Giant Man Comics and Collectibles, we're going to have them back on. Four Brothers, Ferrone Brothers, the Ed and Don DiCarbo Funeral Home, all sponsors of community television in Newcastle. Ball spotted on the 40. Cartwright goes back to kick. 7:37 on the clock. And ball lands on the 20, bobbled, picked up on the 23, and tackled out around the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. The clock will be moving now as Canes hold a 35-point advantage. Clock is run, 7:10 on the clock, and Indiana breaks the huddle and comes up to the line of scrimmage. One to each side, two back set, I formation for the Indians. We've seen a lot of this. And second back through gets the call. Nope, pulls it back. Quarterback intercepted. And ball goes. Eggleston with the interception. Leonard Eggleston pulls the ball down as it looked like it was going to be a run, and then the quarterback pulling the ball out and throwing right into the arms of Leonard Eggleston. Canes cruising here, unless there's some kind of lightning storm or something. Looks like Canes will go in the Northwest 9, and with one loss, they're looking pretty good. That'll be 3-1. One to the far side, motion near side. Run, that's going to pick up 2 for Donovan Crockett. Into the game. For the Canes, Carlos Aiken. 2 to the near side. That's run far side, and he's going to pick up 3. Nice run by Julian Klingensmith. 5:15 on that moving clock. Special thanks to the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home for making this broadcast possible. Chalala and Carney's and Chuck Tanner's Restaurant. Two to the near side, one far side, wings far side. Inside handoff. Gets close to the 36. Making it 4th and 2. Cartwright in. And Canes lining up to attempt a field goal. Ball will be spotted at the 33. So this will be a 43-yard field goal for Mr. Cartwright. Snap is down, kick is up, and just falls short, hitting the end line. And Indiana will take over on downs. Anybody got any after the game eats? Feel free to tweet us or send us a little link. Tell us what you'll be eating after the game. Now, first attempt for the Indians, 3:29 on that moving clock, 42-7, as Canes are up by 35. Back to pass. Falls incomplete. As we continue to look around, and thanks to the Lawrence County Community Bulletin Board, here come the Indians with one to each side, wing near side. Motion now away as the sweep comes near side, hit and knocked down at the 20-yard line. And that was nothing doing. 42-7. Back to pass as he rolls to the far side. Ball up and thrown out of bounds. Canes up 42-7 and cruising. Special thanks to Curly Sue's Compliance Services, the Christian Chamber of Commerce, Crane Room, Cedars, and the Confluence. Pump formation for the Indians. He gets it off on the 7. It bounces, rolls to the 50, and down to the 47. Ball rolls down to the 46. And Clark's Furniture, Croker's Kegs and Corks sponsors of community television in Newcastle. Ball is on the 46, 1st and 10. 15 seconds left in the third. End around for the Canes. Carrying the mail, and there's a flag. Carrying the mail for the Canes, Preston Curry. That's the end of the third. They're going to march off the penalty. 42-7, Canes with a commanding advantage. We have the mercy rule going on here. Special thanks to Butts, Borland's, Big J's Hurricane Grill, Big Paulie's, Bill's Bake Shop, Beanery Depot and Deli, Advanced Feeds Crew, and 26 Bar and Grill. Penalty was a 10-yard penalty. Placed the ball on the 35. First. Now, chain should have been moved. Snap goes, it was a 10-yard penalty. Napier on the carry. This makes it second down, and the play can't, the period can't end in a penalty. So they ran the play with no time on the clock. And now we go to the fourth period with the Canes leading 42-7. No. There was a penalty on the play. The period can't end in a penalty. So, 2 to each side. Pass. And just off the fingertips of Preston Curry. Pass from Napier. $11:20 on a moving clock. Canes up 42-7. Preston Curry carries the ball for a first down. No, picks up 8. Sorry about that. It is going to be 4th and 10. 4th and 9. His ball spotted at the 48. Canes have to cross midfield and get down to the 43-yard line. Punt goes up, bounces around the 30, rolls back to the 20, now the 17. And that's where the Indians will take over with 10:14 on a running clock. Special thanks to all our sponsors. And visit our coupon and deals page to pick up those specials. $9.50. Clock continues to move. Two to the far side, 2 back set. Flanker screen, and that gets the ball out to the 28. That's going to be first down. Nine minutes and counting. $42-7 here at Taggart Stadium as the Canes in control. To the near side, I formation. Flanker screen to the near side. Fumble, and the Canes recover. On the recovery, that being Ian Frost. Ian Frost with the ball. Recovers it at the 42-yard line. Canes will take over with 8:20 on a moving clock. As the score is 42-7, and we are in the mercy rule. Canes offense onto the field. We've got 2 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Pulled down by Meninock, and he's hit. Smart decision as Indians were in there. Nowhere to go. Second and 15. Loss of about a yard. 7 minutes. Great job, Matt, on the ice cream for the Friday night post game. Pass complete, and that's enough for the first down as Leonard Eggleston with a great catch. And 6 minutes on that moving clock.
Crawford's handoff is taken by Joey Flickersmith.
To break the huddle, trying to get you an update on Northwest 9. There's a run inside the 20.
Crawford brought down by Grant Harklewood.
As we continue to look for any sports updates we could give you. Third and call it 3. 4:47 on a moving clock. There's the inside handoff. And that picks up the first. It's inside the 15. Klingensmith as we go down and look for some scores for you. Nothing yet reported. Laurel Freedom, Hopewell Mohawk, still no scores. Now, as we get into the Quad A, 14-0 on tour over Ambridge, 22 knock over South Fayette over knock, excuse me. Ringgold's beaten Laurel Highlands. South Fayette 22-0, and Mars and Highlands no score yet. Now 3:24 on the clock. Ball spotted on the 15. It's 3rd and 10. In comes Crockett. One to the near side, that's Preston Curry. One to the far side, and they'll run near side, inside the 10, getting down to the 7-yard line.
Crawford brought down by Jeremy Anderson.
2:43 on a moving clock. Kane's going to win this easy. 2:36 and counting. Two to the far side, one back set. Inside handoff. Comes near side, and that's inside the 5. First and goal from the 3. 128 and moving. Canes on the 4-yard line. Two to the far side. Looks like they're going to take a knee. And clock will continue to run. There's a snap as 39. They're waiting until the snap gets down to 0 on the play clock. They'll snap it with 2. And that'll be it. As the final score, Newcastle 42 and the Indians from Indiana 7. Canes move up in the Northwest 9 rankings. And if it wasn't for that Montour game, be in first place. Fireworks go off. We hope wherever you are, you enjoyed high school football right here on NCTV45. The final score, Newcastle 42, Indiana 7. Be safe. NCTV45, anytime on your time.